Gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Cranberry County City Skylines series from yours truly, Design Candy. Welcome all of the first comers, all of the last comers, all of the new subscriptions, all the unsubscribes. I'm gonna say that now. We're getting to the point now where I gotta say welcome and goodbye to all the people that subscribe and unsubscribe. This is episode 6 of Cranberry County. We are starting our university series. I'm super excited. This is episode 1 of the university series. Probably go 3 to 4 episodes total. Man, I'm excited. Excited. Let's start with a recap from last episode, as we always do. Last episode, what we did was build this. Kind of a side project in a sense. And this is the main street. Now, why did I need a main street before I needed to build the university? Plain and simple, this is the downtown. Literally, this is it. This is the most dense, other than a dorm, that we'll ever get. So this would be the first ever section. Obviously, we're going to expand eventually, so there'll be just a massive neighborhood all throughout here. But this technically was the first thing ever to exist. And then we went and renovated it. We have 2019 in full swing with McDonald's and ads and billboards and cool trendy Christmas lights and high-end stuff. So again, if you didn't watch last episode, this part of the mall is old stuff, like old school stuff, except for this beautiful Apple store. This side of the mall is all the high-end upgraded stuff. So you have stuff like Victoria's Secret and high-end stores and Applebee's and Forever 31's and Cheesecake Factory and an Express and a Louis Vuitton and a Tommy Hilfiger and a Pottery Barn. All of this is the new stuff, right? And then you have the city center that will be an episode coming down the line with, this is like the administrative offices and then your head police and fire station. So that's what we built last week. If you want to check it out, you should go check it out. Now, this episode, I'm so excited, y'all. We have a bunch of stuff to do. And let me explain the vision. Here's the vision. Walk with me, talk with me. The vision is we're going to take this quote unquote, with air quotes with my fingers, farmland, and we're going to develop this into a full scale state university, right? We'll build an intersection or interchange right here and cut in some of this. We'll flatten a lot of this land because if you look at it, a lot of this land is like hilly. Oh, it's a beautiful view. And the first thing, okay, so vision, I'm getting sidetracked. Let me explain this. We have to build a whole like suburban area considering that we have this and this. So just like this section, it's going to be twice as big though. We're going to build like a whole neighborhood / city. I guess in city skylines, they're technically cities. We're going to build a whole city right here. And we're going to start off today with the retail development, but that will have like a retail space here, your Kroger's, your, King Supers, I guess what they call it where I live, your Lowe's hardware store, an outdoor store, a gym, food, retail development here, and then all housing, more retail here, and then more housing. Then we will start the university right in this area. So we also will have 2 campuses. You'll have the main campus and then your north campus or whatever we call it, the other campus. And the main campus will have just newer, more upgraded buildings, and the north campus will have the older. It'd be like that's the first official campus, and a big university center. But again, retail houses. That's next episode. And then the episode after that, I've already recorded it. Don't worry. It's coming the week after. So not next week, but the week after. And that's going to be that second campus. But imagine that, and when we're done, and hopefully 4 to 5 episodes, this whole thing is going to be just super populated. Actually, probably not this whole thing. It's more likely going to be like up to this right here, like this square maybe. Because if you think about how big all 4 of these squares are, let me zoom in just to give you a perspective, right? Like, look at that. So in reality, to do all of this is a lot, like too much. And I'll show you a store in comparison, right? Just to nail this point home. Because a lot of people are like, man, you don't utilize the scale of everything. I'm like, oh no, just wait. So let's look at a Kroger. So let's even put 2 for old time's sake. Okay, see the difference? So one of these, there's no way we're filling up all these. We might fill up like 1.5 of these with just housing and everything. So that's gonna be this episode. I'm super excited, man. Like, we have some really cool techniques. This has to be one of the top builds in terms of retail development. I know every week I say, this is the top build I've ever done. This has to be like a really, really top build I've seen on YouTube. And that's not to diss any of the other YouTubers that do commercial areas, but I haven't seen somebody do it to this level. Or I have. Okay, I don't want to say that. I have seen it. There's a bunch of talented people. But in my brain, which it always should be, this is one of the top retail spaces ever. So share this with people. If you play City Skylines, use this technique, because I've been like looking for a really good retail development. And the only one that comes up, which I don't think is that good, is my last one in Apple Mountain Valley. Not even any of the Palm Island ones, because the Palm Island, we didn't do like a proper retail district where it's like, we did, but it wasn't great. I mean, we did like IKEAs and all that stuff. It wasn't amazing. We did the malls way better, but this is like classic off the highway retail, grocery store, big old retail development. So turn your phones up. A lot of you guys have iPhones, Android phones. We did that as a poll last night. But turn your phones up, turn your TVs up, and enjoy the music. We have some really cool tracks this time. Enjoy the music. I will see you after the time.
My time believing that I'm flying like a cannonball. Yeah. What if I'm just concealing that I'm waiting for a star to fall? Won't you do me a favor? Won't you hit me up, baby? All this time I'm looking at my telephone, 'cause I'm thinking of your hands and the way you made them dance on me, on me. Make a wish, take your pick, let me out before I slip. Take your pick, hit. Dynamite, you just blew my mind right now. One more night, baby, come and show me how, show me how. Yeah, you just blew my mind right now. You just blew my mind right now. Nothing ain't got no purpose. It's like I threw the dice and lost it all. But when I'm around you, I get a bit nervous, like in a plane before it's taking off. Make a wish, take your pick, let me out before I slip. Take your pick, yeah. Make a wish, take your pick, let me out before I slip. Take your pick, hit. Dynamite, you just blew my mind right now. One more night, baby, come and show me how, show me when I need some loving, baby. And I never let you down, let you down, let you down. I'm your song, and you're playing all my melodies. There's no one else, 'cause baby, we got chemistry. You give me feelings that I never knew. This heart of mine will always and forever belong to you. You and me were meant to be as one. The universe has known it all along. Maybe this is where our story starts. Maybe it was written in the stars, written in the stars. You, me, forever, yeah, yeah. You, me, written in the stars. You, me, forever, yeah, yeah. You, me. Take me to your heart, take me to your soul. Never drawn apart, 'cause I belong to you. Be my guiding star, 'cause I need your loving, baby. And never let me down, let me down, let me down. I'm your song, and you're playing all my melodies. There's no one else, 'cause baby, we got chemistry. You gave me feelings that I never knew. This heart of mine will always and forever belong to you. You and me were meant to be as one. The universe has known it all along. Maybe this is where our story starts. Maybe it was written in the stars, written in the stars. You, me, forever, yeah, yeah. You, me, written in the stars. You, me, forever, yeah, yeah. You, me, written in the stars. You, me, forever, yeah, yeah. You, me, written in the stars. You, me, forever, yeah, yeah. You and me, written in the stars. Guess I'm gonna stay, but I'm just gonna wait in the background, watching you talk to her. I know this might look bad, but I'm just gonna melt in the background, watching you lean into her. I'm a fool. I just wanna get close to you. Yeah, I wanna get close. I'm a fool. I know. Are you thinking about us too? 'Cause I don't know. Are you missing it just like I do? Are you worried about me too? 'Cause I'm thinking aloud, I'm wondering about you, eh? I don't even know what it feels like. saw you from across the room. When our eyes met, I never knew that I could feel this way, and it's kinda strange. Don't even know your name. I don't know you, but I want to get to know you. Just wanna get to know you. I don't know you, but I want to get to know you. Just wanna get to know you. You say that you're from out of town. I'm hoping that you stick around. Show me what it's like from the other side. Would you stay another night? 'Cause I don't know you, but I want to get to know you. Just wanna get to know you. I don't know you, but I want to get to know you. Just wanna get to know you. like you're here again. Like you're here again, here again, here again, here again, here
And there you have it. Thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed that awesome music. So let's get into what we built. All this. We built it all. So a couple like foreshadowing things is traffic for sure. We're going to detail this intersection too. This will become a lot more detail. If you are new to the series and to the channel, we detail things in sequence. I got to turn my little lights down because I know that will be an issue in a minute. We detail things in sequence, so this will get some love eventually, but we wanted to have it just functional enough that it works. So let's go over what we built real quick. The first part would be like your basic generic neighborhood next to your big retail, right? So we'll put some trees and some decorations and everything here, but you have your neighborhood here. So just strolling down the street here. Beep, 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 beep. And then we have this awesome park. Now, for this park to make sense, you have to look at it in first person mode like we're doing now. Now it looks like a park. So I'm gonna show you the difference between above and then below, like ground level and then above. So look at it from this angle. So see this? From ground level, this looks like, oh, okay, I see why you elevated it. I see why the trees are inside. This is a legit, realistic looking park, right? Like it looks super cool, super realistic. Of course, the property value across the street, you're gonna have houses across the street. Those are gonna be high. That's a nice house right there. And dope, you have a park across the street. And then this continues across this way. So the continuation of the park on this side. So just check this out. Like this looks awesome. Awesome, 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 awesome. Check that out. And then look at this view over here. So down there will be the future college. So then around. So, okay, now look at it from the sky view. So that's the park, right? Interesting, right? It looks different from the ground view than it does overhead. So, but yeah, so that's the suburban area this way and then this way, and this will extend out next episode. We'll extend that out. And I probably won't even show it next episode, but we'll start building the actual college part next episode. But just be looking for that, even if I don't like reference it. Okay, so we have the feature of the episode, which is the retail development here, and it turned out awesome. It turned out really, really well. I like how it looks. So just some basic stand. I try to be as realistic as possible and add, little details. And so you have your insurance office here, Verizon, UPS store, liquor store, Chipotle, love it, Panda Express, and a McDonald's. And then you have your Kroger store. Where I'm from, they call that King Supers, but they're the same thing, Kroger King Supers. And then we doubled up on the Kroger store, so both of those look super realistic because this would be technically a really big grocery store for the development that we're about to bring. So there's that, and then you're just little stores, you Sprint, you have Sport Clips, Smoothie King, Office Depot, PetSmart, then a Planet Fitness. We threw a Taco Bell down here. This is probably like phased out Taco Bell because we technically have one right there. We have a hardware store, Lowe's. This looks cool. I actually like how this looks. This turned out really, really well. I can't get people to park here yet, so we're going to solve that mystery because I have way too much parking, or for some reason they're not parking. So I think there's a setting that I have to disable in one of my mods so people park. But nonetheless, a bunch of parking. Got both sides to the Lowe's, and then we have the whatever this store is. I think it's like a Dick's Sporting Goods, like a Sporting Goods, Gander Mountain. Tell me what that store is in real life. And then let's roll down the main street so you guys can kind of see what we're rolling with. I love doing these views. So another cool mod trick to make it uber realistic is moving the field of view forward and then going first person. Because this is like, I do have to explain this. I'm going to reskin this sign to say like University City or University Town. So that is a random sign. I know. I'm just like, that's probably super random to you guys. Okay. So now we're ground level. So drive in. Look at these awesome flowers and just foliage looks so good. You got your Panda Express sign. So boom. So that's the entrance into the shopping district. I probably need to make that a 4-laner. Then down here's the neighborhood. We'll come back through the neighborhood so I can show you guys. And let me know if you guys like this portion where I go first person and go ground level. I actually enjoy it a lot. I do this off camera. Literally, I will load up the save game and actually have a 4K monitor. I know I'm getting nerdy right now. I have a 4K monitor, which I can never record in because it'd just be gnarly and file size, and for YouTube, just compress it. But I put on the 4K monitor and I literally just drive as if I don't stop at stoplights like I'm doing now, but I literally just drive. Okay, so that's the backside of the neighborhood that I showed you earlier. You have a 7-Eleven here at this intersection, an Outback Steakhouse, and then just driving down, you have a car wash. Man, this looks so good. Taco Bell, Applebee's. And it's okay, that's the newer Taco Bell. So I'm going to keep this Taco Bell versus the other one because that one looks way better. If you go this way, you got a Piggly Wiggly, like in Texas. And then Little Caesars, a T-Mobile, Wingstop, Big Bail Bonds, a Check Cash, and then a Food Lion, and then some empty stores. So, and we haven't detailed this yet. We'll detail this in the next episode. Add some lights, some bullards, all that fun stuff. Oh yeah, Chick-fil-A, classic Chick-fil-A. So this would probably be the older shopping plaza until you get here. And then these are really nice assets. And I'll throw some signs on top of that, but you go to the kind of the newer spot here, and then your Chick-fil-A. So it looks really good. And yeah, Walgreens on the corner, almost forgot. I have the Albertson sign. Again, I'm going to reskin it and put a Walgreens sign on it. And that's why the Albertson sign is there. Looks super funny. And then, yeah, your housing this way. And the views in this city are crazy. They're not mountains, which is different for me. I'm typically a mountains guy. All my last series have had mountains, right? But they're hills. So that's the backside of that. And then let's go like that. There we go. And so, yeah, that's the side that you guys have already seen. So that will do it for this episode, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. I'm super excited about where we're going. Okay, so let's real quick. I almost outro, but let me bring it back real quick. What we're going to build next is the university. So it's going to continue on this road. There's going to be houses and everything dialed in more this way, and then we'll start the university like right here. And just really, really good university assets. I mean, we have all the university pack from Paradox and City Skylines that came out. They have all their stuff. King Leno made some really good assets, so it's going to be a beast. So this is technically the university city and all the retail for the university, and then moving down here will be the actual university. So make sure you stay tuned for the next episode. If you are a binge watcher, if you're not, throw those notifications on to get the next episode next week. It's dropping next week, a week from this one. So make sure you have your notifications on. All right, that will do it. Let's end with some cinematics. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next episode. Peace.